welcome to Fast Five, where our 4 panelists weigh in on 5 separate topics. Let's get started. All right, so apparently a parrot was squawking some saucy words, exposing a man's affair with his housemaid in Kuwait. Henry, what do you think about that?
My question is, how long does it take for a parrot to learn the words? I mean, I had a bird. I could never get it, the stupid thing to learn any vocabulary. So
Thank goodness.
Probably. I was young then. But anyhow, my question is, how much is this bird exposed to learn these saucy words?
It must be nice to have a housemaid. Gosh, I think this was, so it's in Kuwait. I had learned that adultery is illegal there, so this is kind of a big deal. Illegal?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I didn't know that. Well, hey, but what they're saying is that they actually tried to submit the squawking as evidence, and
that's
not
kind
going to
of
fly.
crazy. She's going to great lengths to turn in her husband.
But don't underestimate the intelligence of your family pet.
That's true.
It's a lesson on that.
Okay, next topic. A stranded motorist got some unexpected help from Trump Jr. This was really neat, actually. I was very excited to see this and all the negativity and chaos in the presidential election. And actually, this isn't the first time I've heard of the Trump family, kind of doing random acts of kindness and just, reacting to something that they see, whether it be on the side of the road or a family that needs help. Ron, what do you think about that?
I think it's great. Anytime somebody can help somebody else, I don't care who you are in life, help them, pay it forward, so to speak. It'll always come back to help you. He won by being a decent human being.
No matter what you think about Trump, there's no denying that he raised his children well. I was trying to put myself in the other side of things and wondering, like, was this staged? Could this have been a little social media help for?
That thought crossed my mind too, but I think you're right. He did do a good job of raising his children, and Hillary Clinton agrees too.
Well,
that.
Yes, this is true.
Now wait a minute. From the 2 ladies here, you're not giving the mother any credit at all, and I think you will find the mother did most of the raising of these kids. So don't forget the mother. And I'm surprised that you 2 gave all the credit to the father.
I didn't give all the credit. I just thought that the kids.
Just wanted to point that out.
Thank you.
I like to look out for the mothers here.
Okay, so the Justice Department charged 61 in an India-based call center scam. Did you hear about that, Henry?
I did hear about it. I'm calling to collect a debt. Hello, I'm calling to collect a debt from the IRS.
Yeah,
and
that's kind of a giveaway.
It's unfortunately some people are gullible and they got taken in. I think it was $51 million or $50 million. It's an obscene amount of money, and there's going to be more arrests coming through on it. But you really got to question, what leads people to this. Okay.
General rule of thumb: if you don't recognize the number that's calling your cell phone, don't answer it. And rule of thumb number 2: doesn't the IRS only contact you via email?
But let's look at, we're talking about people that are just really vulnerable to this.
Yes.
So if you were to make, if it's a call center, an entire call center that is just doing these scams, right? So if they made 500 calls and they were able to successfully take thousands of dollars from one person, they're doing okay. And that's just one person in a day. So think about the entire call center. It's a huge scam, and it's going to continue. And a lot of people are vulnerable to it.
And they prey on the elderly.
And I know it said illegal immigrants too that are have a fear of deportation anyway. So
Right.
It's unfortunate. Okay, so last topic. Pence, his plane was skid and showed risk of tight runways at LaGuardia. Did you guys hear about that?
Yes.
So what do you think about that?
They were playing for it. They had the mechanism in place, what they put in place, that the runway would break away and slow the plane down. It worked in the worst of kind of weather. So hats off to what the FAA has been able to provide at LaGuardia.
Well, the thing was, it was a hot landing. I think that was part of the issue. This short runway, they have the way to stop the traffic, so it worked out well. No injuries, so we're really
Thank goodness.
thank goodness.
Yeah.
And I think one other topic was what Google
Fiber.
Fiber suspends. At a cost of $5,000 a household, I can understand them being a little hesitant about shelling the money out.
Yeah, I don't really think that's going to affect little old Hagerstown.
But on the plus side, Antietam Cable is promising gigabit
the city.
community for the city of Hagerstown. So we'll give a plug to, who hosts us on the station. So.
Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah,
Very good news.
What are we, a gigabit city now, I think we're called?
We are. We are indeed. All right. Stay tuned. Last call is next.